First things first, it's crucial to know which visa suits your needs. The US offers a plethora of visas, each with its own set of requirements. For instance, if you're planning a vacation or visiting family, you'll need a tourist visa, known as a B2. If you're heading to the US for education, you'll require a visa, termed an F1. Or perhaps you've landed a job in the US? In that case, you'll need a work visa or an H-1B. Each of these visas serves a unique purpose and comes with its own prerequisites and application process. Understanding these differences is the first step in your journey towards obtaining a US visa. Remember, choosing the right visa type is fundamental to ensuring a smooth application process. Once you've identified the right visa type, you're ready for the next step. Now, would you mind sharing your experiences with different visa types in the comments below? We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more content like this. Now that you've identified your visa type, the next task is to fill out the DS-160 form online. This form is a crucial part of the process. It's your opportunity to provide the US government with important information about yourself, your background, and your travel plans. So let's delve into the details of this form together. And don't forget to share your with filling out the DS-160 form in the comments section below. We're all here to help each other out. The DS-160 form is a comprehensive questionnaire that covers a wide range of topics. It begins with your basic information, full name, date of birth, and nationality. It then moves on to your passport details like the passport number and its expiration date. Remember, your passport should be valid for at least 6 months beyond your period of stay in the United States. Next, you'll be asked about your travel plans. This includes information about your intended date of arrival, the length of your stay, and the main purpose of your visit. Be sure to have a clear idea of your plans, as this information is crucial for the visa process. The form will then inquire about your educational background, work history, and your current job. You'll need to be thorough and precise here. Any inconsistencies can lead to complications in the application. Up next is the section about your previous travels. If you've visited the United States before, you'll need to provide details about those trips. Similarly, information about your recent travels to other countries is also required. Finally, there are questions about your health, criminal history, and security-related issues. Remember, honesty is absolutely essential here. The US government takes these matters very seriously, and any attempt at deceit could result in severe consequences. Once you've completed the form, review all the information you've provided to ensure its accuracy. Then, you can submit the form and pay the application fee. Keep a copy of the confirmation page, as you'll need this for the next steps in the visa process. With the DS-160 form submitted, you're one step closer to your US journey. Remember, accuracy and honesty are your best friends in this process. So take your time, gather the necessary information, and fill out the form with care. Your adventure in the United States awaits. Before we end, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to continue receiving helpful tips like these. Happy traveling! Once you've submitted your DS-160, the following step is lining up an interview at the US Embassy or consulate in your respective country. Let's dive into how this works. You're required to head over to the embassy's website and reserve your interview spot. While this process is rather direct, it's worth mentioning that interview slot availability can fluctuate significantly. Some embassies might get you in within a week, while others could have you in the waiting line for a month or more. It all boils down to location and time, my friends. Therefore, make it a priority to arrange your interview ahead of time, particularly if your journey is during the busiest travel periods. And remember, maintaining patience is the key here. You're on the trail to obtaining that visa, inching closer to your dream destination. Now, with your interview all set, it's time to gear up for the next vital step, getting ready for it. Now, I'm sure some of you have been through this process before, so don't hesitate to share any helpful tips you might have for scheduling an interview at the US Embassy or consulate in the comments below. Your insights could prove invaluable for others embarking on this journey, and you haven't done so already. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for more useful tips and guides. Don't forget, sharing is caring. Interviews can indeed be intimidating, but being well prepared can make a world of difference. Let's delve into what you'll need to take along. Leading the pack is your passport. Make sure it holds validity for at least 6 months beyond your intended period of stay in the United States. Following this, your DS-160 confirmation page is a must. This is the acknowledgement you earned when you filed your online visa application. It incorporates a barcode that the embassy or consulate will use to pull up your application details. Get a print and remember to carry it along. The third critical document is your interview appointment letter. This is the acknowledgement you acquired when you planned your visa interview. It comprises essential details like the date, time, and venue of your interview, and any further directives specific to the embassy or consulate where your interview will happen. But hold up, we're not done yet. Depending on the visa type you're applying for, there might be additional documents you'll have to carry. For instance, if you're applying for a student visa, you'll need to carry your I-20 form and proof of your financial backing. If you're applying for a work visa, you'll require a letter from your future employer in the United States. If you're applying for a tourist visa, you might need to exhibit your travel schedule, proof of your financial resources, and ties to your home country. It's absolutely pivotal to verify the specific prerequisites for your visa type on the official US visa website. Compile a checklist, gather all your documents, and maintain them in an organized manner. It's a smart move to carry photocopies of all your documents just to be on the safer side. And remember, the interview is not just about the paperwork, it's equally about you. Be prepared to respond to queries about your travel purpose, your plans to the United States, and your intent to return to your home country. With all your documents primed, you're all set to face the interview day. We'd love to hear about your interview preparation tips. Feel free to share them in the comments below. And if found this information useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your interview day has finally arrived. Let's take a moment to remember that punctuality, dressing appropriately, and honesty are your keys to success. This is when all your preparation comes into focus. The interview might seem daunting, but there's no need to worry. It's your stage to shine, to showcase your earnestness and dedication to your visit to the United States. The interviewer is keen on understanding your intentions, so it's vital to be transparent about your travel plans. Be it tourism, study, or work, express your purpose clearly and how it matches with the visa type you're requesting. This is not a moment for withholding or partial truths. Honesty will be your greatest asset here, as any inconsistencies can result in delays or even denial of your visa application. Dressing suitably for the occasion sets the right ambiance. It's not a black tie event, but it's not a casual date either. Choose a business casual outfit to display respect for the process and the officials conducting the interview. Remember, first impressions count. Being timely for your interview is extremely important. Late arrival can upset the day's schedule and may not leave a very positive impression. It's preferable to be early than late, so arrange your travel and time accordingly. The interview is typically brief, lasting maybe 5 to 10 minutes. During this period, respond to all queries truthfully and directly. Dodge lengthy accounts unless asked for more information. Maintain your responses short and sharp. Keep in mind the visa officer is there to assist you. They're not attempting to trick you or trap you, but they are required to confirm the details you've submitted in your application. So, keep cool, be courteous, and answer the questions honestly. With the interview concluded, you've overcome another significant hurdle in the visa application process. Now, it's time to patiently await the result. Regardless of the outcome, keep in mind that this is a learning journey, and each step brings you closer to achieving your goal. So, maintain your positivity, stay focused, and continue moving ahead. We'd love to hear about your visa interview experiences. Share your stories and tips in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on more valuable tips and advice. Stay tuned. Once your interview is over, the waiting game begins. The anticipation can be nerve-wracking, but rest assured, every applicant goes through the same process. After your interview, the consular officer will let you know if your visa application needs any additional administrative processing. This is quite normal and is part of the visa review process. They'll also guide you on how to track your application status. The processing time can vary. It can be as quick a few days, or it can take a few weeks. It all depends on the specifics of your application and the workload of the embassy or consulate. If your visa is approved, you'll receive an email or a call informing you about the decision. Sometimes, they may ask you to come back to the consulate or embassy to collect your passport with the visa. Other times, they might send it to you via courier. Make sure to clarify this with the consular officer during your interview. But what if your visa is denied? Don't lose hope. Visa denials are common, and it doesn't mean you will never be able to visit the US. The consular officer will provide you with a letter explaining the reasons for the denial. Review this, fix the issues, and reapply. Understanding the reasons for denial is essential. It could be something as simple as a missing document or something more complex like not meeting the eligibility criteria. Once you comprehend the reasons, you can rectify them for your next application. And there you have it. a step-by-step guide to applying for a US visa. Remember, preparation is key, and don't be disheartened if you face a setback. You can always reapply. We'd love to hear about your post-interview experiences and any tips you can share with our community. So do leave a comment below. Lastly, make sure to click that subscribe button to stay updated with our latest content. Safe travels.